Continuing our tax dollars at work video here. Watching some tractors with weed eaters and bush hogs coming up here cutting the tall grass on the sides of the highway right away. When I was a kid, I guess it'd be a real crime now to make them do it by hand, but when I was a kid they used to march them down the road pointing guns at them and make them cut that kind of stuff by hand. The main purpose in it was to get the highway work done and deter crime by teaching them not to commit their crimes again. They had to earn their bread and water. And since I'm fond of watching tractors, we're videoing these tractors. They're still 150 yards away.
I recall as a child, at 8 or 9, we used to watch the chain gangs coming down the road. And this was before the days of television and movies. The majority of what we children learned was from what we saw and heard in our everyday lives. Watching those men work at the point of a gun had a profound effect on me. I recall being very afraid of those prisoners. My imagination would run wild thinking things like, those bad men must be very dangerous, because the guards sure are watching them awful close with those guns. They look so mean. I guess in a way it traumatized me. Sure made me think twice about ever committing any crimes.
Yeah, they took the sling blade out of the prisoner's hands and gave him a big old tractor to cut grass with. The guard used to be so prominent in their vicinity and nowhere to be seen. Oh, the guard's operating one of the tractors.
I remember one hot summer day, I was about 8 or 9. The chain gang was coming down the road. We lived at that time just outside of McCray, Georgia. I was playing out in the yard in front of my granddad's house. Granddaddy said to me, "Go out there to the road and tell that guard I want to talk to him." I somewhat timidly approached the guard. He looked at me over the rim of his glasses. Said, "What you want, boy?" I said, "My granddaddy wants to talk to you up there on the front porch." I don't remember exactly what was said that day, but the guard came up and sat on the front porch with the other guards, and they sat in the shade there under the front porch and drank homebrew with my granddad, while the chain gang proceeded to clean up Granddad's yard. They picked up all the tree limbs and cut the bushes and weeds around the house, and they must have worked for 30-40 minutes out there while the guard sat in the shade drinking homebrew with Granddad. And I definitely remember that. I suppose I'll always remember the chain gangs. Something kind of hard for an old man to forget. Very similar to what you might see in some of the old movies and stuff today, like Cool Hand Luke or something.
He's doing the edges while they're coming up down cutting the rest of it. Nice if I, as a taxpayer and part owner of them tractors out there, had a tractor here to cut my own bushes with. SCCI means Spalding County Correctional Institute.